Reese's.
What's up, everybody? Welcome here to Darkside. That's Joe, Master Joe, actually, and I am Josh Hatter. This is going to be a new thing we're going to do. I don't know if we're going to do for other games. Hopefully Flesh and Blood, maybe Pokemon. But we're going to go through the rares and mythics of Dominaria United, which we do have a pre-release for this weekend, and set comes out next week. Get those pre-orders in. And we're going to see what cards are worth it or what cards you could just throw in your bulk pile. So Joe here, Insane and Modern Pioneer Seal, he does it all. Draft, it doesn't matter. So he's here to help me out so I can pretend that I know things. And so we're just going to jump through here, and he's going to let us know. He's going to rate things on a scale of 1 to 5 Reese's. So if it's insane, 5 Reese's. If not, could be 0 Reese's, even if he's feeling a bit. So, yes. It's, yeah, we had some technical difficulties, so we do look foil, actually.
Oh,
so we got this. You see the cameras being weird? We're foil. You can get us in packs too, actually. 3% 3% chance you can open a pack of Dominaria United if you didn't know.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna jump in here with the beginning of it. Our first mythic here, a Johnny Sleeper Agent. So for 3 to 4 mana, depending, it does have the ability where the little symbol there can be paid with mana or 2 life, and if you do pay 2 life, half the symbols. Kind of generic, Johnny things, right? Reveal the top card alive, a creature, planeswalker, put in your hand, whatever. Put 3/1 counters up to creatures, they gain vigilance. Pretty generic, Johnny things, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got the -6. So emblem, whenever you cast a creature, planeswalker, target opponent gets 2 poison. So Joe, what is poison, and what do you think about that?
So when you get 10 poison counters, you lose the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just then and there, when you do it, hit 10, the game's over. There's nothing. Okay.
Yeah. Usually you would get these through combat. There's not a lot of cards that just straight up give you poison counters. They played it a little safe on that.
So do you think that this card's gonna matter at all?
No. Like usually ultimates on planeswalkers don't matter.
Okay.
It's it's like kind of the icing on the cake. Like the other abilities got to be good. And
like if you get there,
yeah,
you're probably winning.
Right.
Okay. So, but do you think people are gonna be trying this out just because it's poison?
Possibly. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they played it safe too with the Phyrexian mana cost on this guy, because he's a 3 mana planeswalker.
Yeah.
You just pay 2 life to get him into play earlier.
Yeah.
And then
okay,
he's only really good if you're ahead.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how many Reese's out of 5 would you give this card?
This guy's a 1.
1 Reese out of 5. Not even plural. 1 Reese. 1 Reese. All right. Let's go to Jai here. Makes a monk. exiles cards, just kind of generic red things. I like the -2. I think that's like a cool thing. When target creature and opponent choose target creature and opponent controls, whenever you attack, this card does damage equal to the number of attacking creatures to that creature. And then it's -8 whenever you cast a red instant or a sorcery, copy it twice. Pretty kind of generic red stuff. Is there anything special about this, or just more generic red, whatever?
Yeah, just fine. Like
just,
the formats
it
where
exists.
you player, like in Pioneer, you're probably just gonna play Chandra, Torch of Defiance.
Yeah, there's no reason. Like, well, I got my 4-mana Planeswalker. Like, why would I not just play Chandra and just hey, look at all these other better things I'm doing. So okay, cool. All right, so how many Reeses we given?
Out of how many?
5. Else is this also 1?
Yeah, no, she's probably like a 3.
Okay, 3. Getting 3 Reeses.
Like constructed, I don't really think she's gonna see play.
Okay,
but she might.
Limited though, you get this. You're just
like most Planeswalkers are pretty busted.
Okay,
it's just so hard to attack them.
All right, so we got 3 here. Next, we go to Joda the Unifier. 5, 1 of every color. Legendary creatures you control gets +X/+X, or X's number of legendary creatures you control. And then whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile cards. It has Cascade. Your legendary spells get Cascade.
Yeah.
Is this just a commander thing? Or do you think like someone could... Is this not even a commander thing?
I'm still trying to read it. These cards have so much text.
It has Cascade. The second ability is Cascade.
Okay, so I mean, it's not like he's busted with Cascade, because you have to put legendary cards in your deck to like trigger him to cascade into the legendary. So they kind of fixed that issue of like being able to cascade into the card you want.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so kind of whatever.
Yeah.
What are you giving it?
Got 2.
2 Reeses. All right, so far, lowest card is that of Johnny, by the way. Karn Living Legacy. Kind of unimpressive for a Karn. Make a Power Stone token. Pay any amount of mana. Look at that many cards from the top of your library. Put 1 into your hand. And then -7. Tap an uncapped artifact. It deals 1 to any target.
Yeah, he seems pretty decent.
Okay. Standard playable?
Maybe.
Okay.
Power Stone.
I mean, to be fair, it could be. Power Stone's the one where like...
You can't use it for non-artifact spells.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this card could be a card you might pick up for when we get into the Phyrexian artifact thing. Like next year where there's like 3 sets on artifacts. Yeah. So maybe like later for like standard, this guy might be good.
Yeah.
Because when we're getting to most things are artifacts, like, oh, look at this card. Other formats, I don't think this card even exists.
He's like Karn's, the other 4-mana Karn is Karn Scion. And that guy sees no play.
Yeah.
And like he's better than this guy.
And then you got the insane card.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's this card getting out of Karn? Out of 1? We get another 1?
1 or 2.
1.5 Reeses. All right. Karn Silex. Tapped. Players can pay life to cast spells or to activate abilities and mana abilities. X. Exile it. Destroy each online permanent with mana X or less. Only as a sorcery, though.
Yeah.
The Great Creator. Yes, that is also the other one. The big card.
Yeah. What I was saying was that he's not even played, and he's
the other Karn's
he's better
not
than
played.
That. He's better. Like Karn Scion is better than this guy,
right? And nobody plays that card. Gotcha. All right, what do you think of this one?
I think this card's really cool. Yeah, I think it'll see play. It'll probably see play in like all formats and like Commander.
Yeah, it seems like a cool card
because it's like a little it's like a hate rock, but then you can blow it up to kill a bunch of things when it's not good anymore. Okay.
So what are we giving this one?
Probably 4.
4.
Yeah.
Woo, 4 Reeses. Let's go.
5. It might be a 5.
He plays it in Vintage Cube. That's where he plays that card.
Yeah.
All right. So 4 out of 5. All right, Lily out of the Veil.
Hey, look at her.
What are we giving it?
5.
5 Reeses. For those who don't know, this is a reprint that kind of shocked everyone, actually, when they announced it, because Wizards was like, we're printing something cool, and everyone's like, you are? Sure.
Yeah, they're going all out for Magic 30.
Oh, yeah.
I think this was safe, because, like, she sees almost no play in Modern right now. She's been phased out of Modern, and she needs a new home.
Okay, so like you were talking about, how do you think like what 2 decks in Pioneer right now? You were talking about like a couple decks.
There might be other ones too. Like the mono black devotion deck has been pretty fringe. It's like the mono black Nykthos, and then like
Just red black stuff.
yeah, red black is gonna put her in. Abzan, what is it? Greasefang 2. Like I think the Greasefang strategies might adopt this too. It's like another discard outlet, but it also does stuff. Plus, if they hold up mana on turn 3 to kill your Greasefang, you just play Liliana, and they're like, uh-oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, good card. Put in your decks. Yeah. Dragons get Ward 2. If a creature or planeswalker opponent control was dealt XX damage, you make a 4/4 dragon. Yep.
If a creature or a planeswalker.
So if you just did extra damage.
Okay. That's interesting. I think it's fine. Like Ward's really good. Like most of the time he's just going to be a 5/5 flyer for 5 with Ward 2. And yeah, it's not like there's a bunch of cheap dragons, so the other dragons you control have Ward 2 is not going to really matter.
Oh yeah, Lily and Pioneer are gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Deathrite Shaman's legal in Pioneer.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying right there, we had turn 2 Lily. We don't do that. He doesn't say. I never.
I mean, it's gonna be hard to do. It's possible, but it's like very specific. It's like
we don't have those.
You need a turn 1 Urborg.
Those fetch lands there.
Well, you can do it with turn 1 Urborg into the New Capenna lands because you can tap it for mana before they die. Yeah. That's the only way you can.
Well, that's how we're doing it, baby.
Or there's Land and War Elves too, but then you need like Overgrown Tomb, Blossoming, whatever.
Yeah, Blooming Marsh or whatever. What are we giving this?
Oh no, you need a land in the graveyard, so yeah, that's. Oh no, you wouldn't if you have an elf. That's fine. Like a 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah. Man, these cards have so much text on them.
It's gonna take forever to do this. Once you get to your turn, you may play a land card from your graveyard or cast a permanent with 3 or less from your graveyard. If you do, it gains. When it dies, you exile and gain 2 life.
Yeah, this card's good.
How good? How many Reese's good?
5.
5 Reese's.
Yeah.
Pick them up right now. This card is pre-ordering for like $30, but I think that might be because it's Mythic and pre-ordering.
Don't pre-order this because of that. Just because I gave it a 5. It's just a really cool ability.
But you definitely put it on your list because Joe knows.
No, this wouldn't be one.
So far, this set's like fine. I don't know. Yeah. There's cool stuff in this set, but this is like the beginning of, like Joe was saying, the 30th year. So I expect some stupid stuff to happen.
It's going to be a really strong set.
Shauna, being of Grand Step, pay X. If you do draw X cards, X can't be greater than the amount of life you gain this turn.
Yeah, she's fine.
All right, looks cool.
Yeah.
Reese's?
Like 2.5.
2.5 Reese's. All right, I love this card. Children, 4 mana, Death Touch. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. And it's a 4/5. I think this card's sick.
Yeah.
I don't know how good it's going to be. It's pre-ordering for about $40 for the normal one. But I think this card's like cool. Like this. It ain't easy to like kill this card.
Yeah. I could see her being decent in some kind of combo-y type deck.
Put Mono Black Explosion.
Yeah.
Look, now you die again. Because you now have more ways to kill you with drawing your cards and stuff. I don't know what else. This is going to be that card I just like. Hopefully it doesn't stay $40 when it comes out. But that's cool. All right. What was your Reese's again? I'm sorry.
Like a 4.
4 Reese's.
Yeah.
Dragon Hydras. Yep. What do we give in the Dragon Hydra?
I mean, it's a fine card. Like, we should probably do like there should be like a constructed and like limited ratings too.
Okay.
Because it's probably not going to see playing anything. But
we'll work on that for the next.
Yeah.
It was our first one.
It's like a 3.
All right. Okay. Here's that card I was talking about. It was like so whenever you cast a creature, choose one, destroy target artifact or enchantment, look at the top 5, put a land, put the rest on the bottom, or you gain 4 life. Whenever you cast a creature.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's a ape shaman.
Yeah. This card's cool.
This card, I'm excited for this card. I don't know what, because the green is already taken in Pioneer. The what are we doing with green stuff? But super excited. This will be that card. This is gonna be my Titan of Industry, where I pick up a bunch of it and hope like one day like something happens for it. So what do you think about this?
I mean, he definitely runs away with the game if he's doesn't get killed right away. It does seem like they played it pretty safe with the Mythics in this set. Like everything is like
fine,
decent, but
nothing is like
answerable. Yeah.
So what do you think about it?
Say like a 3.5.
All right. Beginning of your end step, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Draw a card. Your opponent loses 2 life. You gain 2 life. This card deals 3 to up to 1 other target creature or planeswalker. Then exile it and return it to the battlefield under an opponent's control.
Yeah.
What are we giving this one?
So at the end of it, they gain control of it?
Yeah. The 4th time.
You win before then.
Yeah. That's probably the goal, right? Like you got.
Yeah.
So what are we giving?
I'm not the biggest fan of these kind of cards.
Yeah, this card seems.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not. So what
could definitely backfire.
I
would just give it like a 1.5.
All right. Still haven't gotten lower. Johnny's still the lowest at 1, by the way. Soul of Windgrace. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, we put a land card from a graveyard, any graveyard, onto the battlefield tapped under your control. Discard a card, gain 3, discard a land, draw a card, discard a land, gains indestructible.
The card seems fine. Kind of cool.
It's Cat Avatar.
Yeah.
Which is also cool.
Yeah, all these cards are like pretty aggressively costed too. It's like 4 mana for, a 5 power guy, and then they have a bunch of abilities. So.
All right, so what do you feel about it?
I feel like a 3.5.
All right. Sphinx of Clear Skies. Domain. Whenever Sphinx of Clear Skies deals combat damage, reveal the top X cards, where X is the number of basic land types among lands you control. An opponent separates those into 2 piles, and then you put 1 pile in your hand and the other in your graveyard. Yeah, like one of that card in Jund. Yeah, like why not, right?
Yeah.
You just play 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. It's Cat Avatar, too.
Yeah.
I want to think of the Sphinx. Also has Ward, too.
That actually, he might be, but I didn't see the whole on attack, too. Like, that is pretty
good.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
That guy hopefully he gives you value right when he comes into play. So, he might be better than, I think.
I like that as from just a graveyard.
Yeah.
Too. That's just pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so your opponent, I like that part. That's,
yeah.
Usually, like, it's just yours or something. So I do like that.
Yeah, he might actually just be super busted. Yeah.
Put that on my watch list. Put on your watch list, everybody. This is the. If Joe says something might be super busted, 80% chance it's super busted. 20% chance it's trash. But I don't think this card could even be trash. So we're good on that one.
Yeah.
So the Sphinx, Ward 2, and Domain. So what do you think about the?
Yeah, again, he's fine. And then they're playing it safe too. Like anything that has like a come into play ability is like really good. But a lot of these mythics, they have them like on attack type stuff. So, but he does have Ward 2 to protect himself a little bit.
Ward has been so annoying.
Yeah.
Like for things, it just messes things up. So how many?
Yeah, it's like probably going to tie up your whole turn to kill this guy.
Yeah. So
I think he's just fine.
Okay. So
yeah.
3.
It's like he makes you play a bunch of basic lands, and like limited, he's going to be super busted. Constructed, he's probably not going to see any play.
All right. So what? 2, 3.
I mean, 2.5.
2.5. All right, the World Spell. So, in the set, Saga's got a new ability where you can read ahead, which is you choose the chapter you would like to start with. Look at the top 7 cards in your library, reveal a non-Saga permanent, put it in your hand, put the rest on the bottom. And then the third effect, put up to 2 non-Saga permanents from your hand on the battlefield. So you could just start at 3. You could just, that's how it works. But it's 7 mana.
That's crazy. Yeah, this has a lot of text on it.
Yeah.
I was like, how's it go to 3?
The downfall of this review is there's a lot of text.
Yeah, there's so much.
So some of these cards we will speed up and not go over too much if we don't think it's worthy. But yeah, this card seems cool. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's good because it's 7 mana.
Yeah.
But it's just 7 mana. Put 2 things in play, I guess, realistically.
Yeah. I mean, I could see it being like an unfair card. Like if you can cheat it into play, like early, like then it might be busted.
But other than that, it's just kind of whatever.
Like if you could cheat this into play, it's kind of like, was it Eureka? Like you cheat this into play somehow and then throw an Ugin into play or something like that.
Boom,
So
gotcha.
it's probably gonna be.
Yeah, cheated and Eldrazi.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be fun. I don't know. I'll make something with it. I feel like it's only pre-ordered for like $4.
Yeah.
Reese's.
I mean, it's 1.5. I mean, this card just needs like a lot of stuff for it to be
Right,
good.
New Lotus. This one thankfully doesn't have a lot of text. What do you think of it?
I think it's
Just
whatever. Like overhyped.
$33.
Yeah. Definitely overhyped.
All right,
Dump these on pre-release.
you heard him. Trade them
It's
on
like
pre-release.
Gilded Lotus doesn't even see play, and you can instantly tap it for mana. You get mana back like the turn you play it.
All right,
Like,
so
I don't really see this.
not high on this one.
Nah.
All right. Was this one? Is this one Reese's? Or 1.5?
Yeah, I'll probably get like some kind of backlash, and then it's gonna get played, and
That's fine. We can go back. We can clip this and go back later.
give it a 2.
2.
Yeah.
All right, Vesuvian Duplimancy. Whenever you cast a spell that targets only a single artifact or creature, create a token that's a copy of that, except it's not legendary.
This card could be busted. There's always like cards kind of like this, and they always end up being expensive for like casual play. And then if it does end up being like really good, this card could be super expensive.
Okay.
It's like what is it, Necro Duality?
Yep.
It's like something copying zombies or something like that. Like that card never really went down in price. Never saw play in standard. It's only a casual all-star. But
yes, I've sold a bunch of them.
Yeah, if this card like sees any kind of play, like it could be really expensive.
Okay. So 3 reasons for potential. 2
Yeah. Because it's not even that hard to like break this card, I don't think.
Yeah. All right, now we got the completed Weatherlight. It's a vehicle, not a creature. 2 mana, 5/5. It has to have 4 or more Phyrexia counters, and then it's a creature. And then whenever creature you control dies, you put a counter on it, and then draw a card if it has 7. But if it doesn't, you scry.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about this card.
Mm.
Go either way. Like, if some deck down the road you told me was busted with, like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. But if you told me nobody ever played it ever, like, oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Man, these cards have so much text on them.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe in some kind of, what is it, like sacrifice deck?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if there'll be room. Yeah, I don't know. But verdict's out on that one, so we will move on for now because I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give it 2.5 reasons for potential. And then if it goes down to 1, it goes down to 1.
Like maybe like the engine decks with like Oni Colt and stuff like that. Like the card is cheap enough where, you know, throwing 1 or 2 in your deck is not terrible.
All right, we're going to Zur. Stop having text, bro.
Yeah.
Enchant creatures you control have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. And then target non-or enchantment you control becomes a creature in addition to everything else. And power base and toughness equal to its mana value.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to click the button and go to the next page. That's how I feel about that
card.
Not
a bad card.
Yeah, it's fine.
3.5 or something.
3.5 is good. All right, that was all the mythics, by the way.
Oh, thank God. Maybe there'll be less text on these rares.
Well, some are just land, so we'll be really good.
Yeah.
All right, Academy Lore Master. Beginning of each player's draw step, that player may draw an additional card if they do spells they cast cost 2 more. Okay.
Interesting.
Yep. 2 Reese's. Because it's a cool picture. Where
this card's pretty interesting.
They're doing magic.
Like, he can be kind of a taxing effect. Like, if you don't care, like, say you're just sitting on counter spells or whatever, like, you'll draw an additional card. You're not going to play any spells. And then, like, if your opponent is trying to, like, curve out on you, like, it's going to make it hard for them to draw any additional cards. And she's a 2/3.
All right. So, we got in the chat.
This card could be interesting.
Yeah, I gave it. I don't know. I'm not good enough to know if this card could be good.
Yeah,
that's my. I wouldn't play because I'm like, I don't know how to make it good, but
yeah,
you know, in the right. They're like, oh yeah, this card was busted the whole time. Like, of course it was.
Yeah,
that's what I feel like. That card is to me. That is above my skill level to figure out how I can make it really good.
It is weird though because usually if you're a control deck, you don't want to play creatures,
right?
But that seems like where you would want to play this.
Right.
You know, because you're not going to play spells on your turn, so you're drawing the extra card. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. And
So
then if they want to pay 2 more just for you to counter, who
yeah,
cares?
that's interesting. I mean, it could be a sideboard card like against aggro decks.
Okay.
She has a 2/3. So
Yeah. All right. Well, gonna be interesting to see how that one does play out. So we got best land cycle in a bit, and we're gonna start with that land cycle right now. The reprinted Dark Heart Waste. We probably won't spend too much time on these as you see all the printings. I'm excited to have this back.
Yeah.
This is very exciting for Pioneer.
Yeah.
To have this one.
Yeah, these are good.
Everyone's really excited, and I'm glad this one's in Pioneer now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember building the blue-white heroic, and it was like, what land we using?
Yeah. Yeah, all the any of the heroic decks, or what is it? Like the put an enchantment on your guy.
What's up, Jazz? From Hawaii.
Nice.
Were you talking about good in land still in Legacy? This card?
Land still. Oh, he said he's talking about land still, the deck in Legacy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
The 2/3.
Oh, this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was it just lands? Like the one you do that played?
Yeah,
the deck?
and standstill, Mishra's Factories.
I guess you don't care if you draw a card because you're lands. Okay. See, I don't know about that. That's some new next level stuff going on, you know?
Yeah.
All right. So very excited to have these lands. I'm not gonna spend too much time on them, obviously, but I'm excited for Pioneer to have that.
Yeah. These are going to be really good in like aggressive decks and like 2-color decks that don't have a lot of options for early mana.
Yeah.
Like it's just like perfect mana fixing for those kind of decks where you really need like those 2 specific colors in the early turns. But yeah, mostly like it's going to be like the Auras deck and stuff like that.
Also, the flavor text on this one I like to say, because the next set is the Brothers' War, where Teferi goes back in time.
Mm-hmm.
And it does say this was left barren by the Brothers' War.
Yeah.
So it stands as a reminder of Dominaria's likely fate should the coalition. So I'm very excited to see like what that set's going to bring, because there are clues and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like we haven't read too much flavor text, obviously, but I'm excited like how they put those hints. So we're like, oh yeah, remember, because like what was a dark? Is that a city?
I don't know.
Or we've just only ever had this as like a thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so because I wonder what maybe if this will be a card, like a dark card will be a card. Like, oh look, it was this, and now this is what it is now.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see the word. All right, our next card is a card I like. I don't know. Good. Aether Channeler, Human Wizard. When enters battlefield, choose one. Make a 1/1 white bird. Return another non-land permanent to its owner's hand, or draw a card. So I like this, but Joe did point out, especially in Pioneer, how is this better than other 3-drops?
Yeah, no, he's good. Oh, I didn't realize he had the return another target non-land permanent.
That's why I liked it.
Yeah.
That's why I liked it.
Yeah. No, this card's super cool.
Yeah.
I've always been a big fan of these kind of cards with options.
Yeah. Also, Jays, yes, I'm excited. Everyone is very excited they reprinted those. I'm probably maybe in the next set they'll give us the rest, but I'm excited. Everyone was generally like, "Wow, you reprinted these? It ain't a Scryline. Let's go."
Yeah.
Like that was.
Yeah, and like Carplusion Force is going to be really good too. Like in Pioneer, like the red-green decks have been popping up every once in a while, and like their mana is not always the greatest.
Yeah. All right, so this card, I'm excited. I don't know if this card's going to be played, but it's cool. And I like effects that bounce things.
Yeah.
Anointed Peacekeeper, more words. We're using Yorion. Yeah. Because we got like what, Charming Prince. We got a bunch of these now to like do those things. So I'm excited to see where that card does fall in to everything in the future. I'm excited for this set, just see what gets played and outside of standard, because I don't play standard. All right, so Anointed Peacekeeper, Human Cleric, Vigilance. When enters the battlefield, look at an opponent's hand, then choose any card. Spells your opponent's cast with the chosen name cost 2 more. Activated abilities also cost 2 more, unless they're mana. So this is one of those just... Is this better than Elite Spellbinder?
Which one's Elite Spellbinder?
You like exile it from their hand, and it costs 2 more. Or like you put it in like a weird pile, but it costs 2 more. That's a 3/1 flyer.
Yeah, sometimes.
Or is it kind of like
sometimes one or the other might be better?
Gotcha.
Yeah, this guy seems pretty good.
Yeah, I was like this. Yeah, because that card's like when you play it, you look and then you like remove it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good in death taxes, but also this card too. Like, if I played the second one, I chose the same card twice.
Right.
It would be 4. right? That'd be how this works.
I think. Well, he just.
Like he stacks.
I don't know if it. So that would be like layering, right? Like I don't know if it would stay.
Okay.
Is it
So, like your
is
new.
it just if he's in play or
No, you just choose any card name.
it might reset him because
Okay.
it said it's like the ability is on him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Gotcha.
not
So
sure.
if I played a new one,
Yeah.
it's still just 2.
Mm-hmm.
I could copy this 50 times, but it'd still be 2.
Right.
Okay. I'm not sure. That's good. Yes, good. I like this card though. I think this card.
Yeah, this card's cool.
It's got some potential. I think is just annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Guy and it's 3 mana. It's the favorite. And so I'm very excited to see how this card is played, and also that interaction because I am not sure.
Yeah, and
it is really good at hindering walkers. Yeah, I like this card a lot.
He's another human for the humans deck.
Yeah.
Even though they're three
Yeah,
slot is pretty glutted right now.
Yeah.
When it comes to good cards.
It's just 3 mana humans.
He could end up being just like a sideboard card. You bring it against control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got Archangel of Wrath. If you kicked it, stuff happens. 2 damage or 2 damage. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Yep.
Card's fine.
Kind of generic.
Yeah.
All right. Oops. Going passive fast. Oh, good. More words. All right. Astor, Bear of Blades. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 7 cards of your library. Reveal an equipment or vehicle. Put in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in random order. Equipments have Equip 1, and vehicles have Crew 1.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So you tell me I get to go back and make the vehicles deck from Kaladesh.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put this guy in. Yeah, it seems cool. I don't know. It's a cool card.
There's been like fringe like Colossus Hammer decks in Pioneer.
Yes.
Like this guy
With that
probably just
Saga.
slots right into him. You know.
Yeah.
You get to make.
Let's have everyone experience Colossal.
Yeah.
It's like exists.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there is the deck with it, but like it's kind of like a meme.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. This guy's like, guess what?
I could be way off on a lot of these cards too. This is the first time I've looked at the set.
That's fine.
I kind of wanted it to be a surprise, but after seeing how much reading this is, I think I'll do a little bit of homework before. Because I'm like,
oh, like you didn't want to see it,
right?
Until now,
right?
Oh, okay.
Just to.
I was like, oh no, you should have told me we wouldn't have done this.
No, make a snap decision.
Oh yeah, no, I liked it. I've read like 8 cards.
Yeah.
All right, Braids, bro. Beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker. If you do, each opponent may sacrifice a permanent that shares a card type with it. If for each opponent who doesn't, that opponent loses 2 life and you draw a card. Looks cool.
Yeah.
That's what it just looks cool. I don't know if this card's good.
Yeah, I mean she could be good in a deck that you build around her with a bunch of cheap stuff, but
all right.
What is it? You have it's sacrifice an artifact. Okay.
Whatever you sacrifice.
Yeah.
They may sacrifice the same card type, and if they don't, they lose 2 when you draw a card.
It seems like a lot of work though, just to like draw a card.
Yeah.
So
I'll get a Hydra with domain.
Yeah.
So
and a lot of text.
No, it's just domain.
There's still text on it though.
Put X1 counters on target creature control where X is the number of basic land types.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Sure.
It exists.
Overcosted Hydra.
Yeah.
That's...
Whoa, hey.
Hey, look at that guy.
Yep. These are good.
Yeah.
That's our thing for. Oh, good. Thank God. More text. Chaotic Transformation. Exile up to 1 target artifact, up to 1 creature, up to 1 enchantment, up to 1 planeswalker, and or up to 1 land. For each permanent, its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a card that shares that type and puts it into play.
Yep.
That card's cool.
This card's chaotic.
I love it. I love it. I don't care if it's good or not. I just like what it does. It's super fun. That's what I got on that one. It's super fun. So, look at that next card. Cosmic Epiphany, 6 mana, draw cards equal to the number of instant searches in your graveyard. I agree. It does cost too much. 6 mana to do all that but I have to have all the stuff in play.
Yeah.
Too, like for it to even work.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm really like 6 mana. Like, yeah, card's super cool. I'm excited, but it's not. It's my meme. I'm like, Joe, check out this deck I 3-2 to league with.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen with that one. That'll be what I do. It's super. Draw cards equal to the number of instant searches cards in your graveyard.
Yeah.
Yep. It's there.
Sure.
It's a sorcery.
It's a whatever card.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
Does look pretty cool, though. When this card enters the battlefield, you may put an aura or enchantment or equipment card from your hand onto your graveyard onto the battlefield attached to this card. That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
So we're putting the +20/+20 cat thing on.
Yep. There you go. 24/24 first strike vigilance lifelink.
I'm in, baby. Let's go. All right. 20 out of 5. That's my
Yeah.
20 out of 5. Yes, classification, I believe, is that card.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing. All right. Defiler of Dreams. This is the card I came to you about with a stupid infinite combo. So there's a cycle of cards where they all have you may pay 2 life and it costs 1 less of that color. And then whenever you cast a blue permanent, draw a card. Seems cool. I'm sure there's something out there for it. I think it's just like a wait and see what happens with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you just play 1 or 2 in these kinds of decks anyway. I don't know. No idea. But I guess we'll have to wait and see on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Defiler of Faith. It's the same thing as the card above. I bet you they're called Defiler. But whenever you cast a white permanent, you make a 1/1 soldier. Seems worse than the other one. Seems worse than draw a card, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
It says Vigilance. What do you think about this cycle? I don't know what the rest do.
So with the, it's like the cost reducing,
like the Phyrexian
artifact,
thing?
or no?
What do you mean?
There's like a...
The monuments?
No, not the monuments. The, what is it? Those stones that it like reduces the cost of like your blue or white spells.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. They could be busted somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. But this one, draw card seems better than this one.
Yeah.
I feel like. All right, let's see what the Defiler of Flesh does. This one's only 4 mana.
Mm-hmm.
Shark creature control gets +1/+1 and gains Menace. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
It kind of works like the Son of Yawgmoth.
Okay. Nice.
So. It seems fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. Exists.
Yeah, I'm sure Wizards wouldn't mess up again with, cost reducing stuff.
No, why would they?
Right?
They have a good track record of not messing up, right? Let's make stuff free or less. That's never a bad idea. All right. Instinct, it's just going to make you like a 1/1 goblin or some dumb crap.
Well, the other one did that.
Okay, that one.
Okay.
Deals 1 damage to any target. There's got to be something.
That's cool.
There's got to be something with this one. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Because the blue one has the 1 mana blue creature that's you have to bounce a creature to play it.
Yeah.
And you could just do it on itself.
Mm-hmm.
And then you Aetherflux Reservoir.
Nice.
That's my stupid combo. All right, it's free. Gain life. Who cares? Yeah. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how this cycle. There's a green one still skin.
Yeah.
Whenever you cast a green permanent, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. All right. Nothing green impresses me because of mono green devotion and Pioneer. I'm like, this doesn't even make me go infinite, bro. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah, because you got to play him, and then the turn after, then do some stuff. But I mean, this guy he's like an overrun the turn after. If you could play like
this one seems
couple cheap
if you're
spells.
playing green big dudes, you can just get them. So, and it does actually put it on itself too, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because usually those things are like every other creature kind of a thing, but it having trample it could be kind of a If you're not doing the other green devotion, you're just big guys. So see how those play out. Drag to the bottom. Each creature gets -X, where X is +1 the number of basic land. So you can -6.
That's pretty cool.
7, I guess, waste, right? Or is waste not a basic land type?
Does it count for domain? Is domain just like the 5?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I'm just gonna say no.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna go with you can give everything -6, -6.
Yeah, because before domain was like, or was it a keyword before, or is it just now? Because in original Invasion, it was just off the 5 land types. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But giving a stranger -6 is cool. I feel like that seems fine as like kill things. You have to, because it doesn't target so anything like dumb. Yeah, like, that's fine. I don't know if it'll be played, but it looks cool. I bet you this card has a lot of words on it.
Yeah.
I'm not too bad.
Yeah.
When it enters the battlefield, it has flash, choose up to 1, counter target creature spell, activate ability, or target ability. Its controller draws a card. Destroy another creature or planeswalker. Its controller draws a card. So it kills stuff, counter, but you get to draw a card.
Yeah.
They get to draw a card.
He seems good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of arms
Yeah,
going on here.
it's doing a lot of stuff.
It was a champ.
Yeah.
Got a lot of arms going. All right, that guy's cool. All right, people. It's just like the first card they revealed for the set. I was like, it's a human. That was my first thought.
Yeah.
So it does do one of those abilities where stuff happens depending on how much mana. So it becomes a cleric 2/2. If it's the first part, you put a death touch counter on it, and it becomes a 3/3. And then if it has the other one, you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on it, and lose 1 life.
Yeah.
Seems okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You know what? It's better than
he might. I mean, he might be better if he had a different creature type. Just because humans kinda isn't doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then if they are humans, the white humans are better, so they're more base white. Yeah.
So interesting. I like that card, but it's probably just gonna be bulk. All right, Golden Argosy. When it attacks, exile each creature that crewed it, returns to battlefield tapped. Under their own control at the beginning of the next instant. That kind of seems cool, though.
Yeah.
Actually, that card seems cool.
Yeah, it's like a blink thing.
That seems cool. I like that. That just seems pretty cool. All right.
Yeah, it'd probably be played more for the ability because the stats on this guy is.
Yeah, I'm not.
4 mana, it's just a 3/6.
Yeah. But I want to blink. That sounds pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Guardian of New Benalia. Enlist. As this creature attacks, you may tap a non-attacking creature you control without summoning sickness. When you do, add its power to this creature until end of turn. So whenever it enlists the creature's scry and then discard a card, it gains indestructible and tap it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's kind of like Exalted, but you're getting your guy way bigger than just +1/+1.
Yeah, here's my 5/5 I'm adding to my guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool. I like that. As you can see, I don't know what else has this ability. So
yeah. No, it seems like a good way to break ground stalls.
Well, attack. Oh, it's a 7/7. But what's up, boo? Imagine you just get into some like weird one of those games of humans where like nobody's doing anything, but you got all the counters and you're like, all right, attack. Oh, it's a 12/12 now.
Yeah.
You have to block it. All right, I thought this said naughty.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, well, hold on a second. What are we doing?
But
Hottie.
It does say hottie.
Power and toughness equals number of sins or sorcery. I'm sorry, it's power. And then instant and sorceries. Spells you cast 1 less to cast. Seems fine.
Yeah.
The feat reveal, that's on a different website.
Oh, jeez.
That's on Orange YouTube. So, it's kind of fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's there.
Mm-hmm.
Herd migration. Domain, make a 3/3 beast for each basic land type. Okay.
Nice.
And then discard this card, search basic land, reveal it, put in your hand, and you gain 3 life.
Oh, this card's cool.
Yeah, this card's cool, actually. I like this. Hey, thank you for the sub there. Thank you. Welcome to Darkside. I know we're only here for Joe, so that's cool. You are gonna get us a founder's badge. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like cards like these. Like late game, you can make 15 power.
Yeah, and just
creatures. And then early game, you just get rid of it and get a basic
land. And gain 3. Life. Yeah, that seems cool.
Yeah.
I like it. The Gleeful Spell Thief. Whenever a player casts a spell that targets only a single creature other than this card, you may copy that spell. That copy targets IV. That's not true. Actually, you can take the Founder's Badge away. They just added that. All right, so you may copy that. It's whatever. I think it's in colors that don't really. It's like a commander thing.
Mm-hmm.
More.
Yeah.
No, these are in Dominaria United. We're looking over all the rares and mythics from Dominaria United right now. So, I don't know what this card's like. It feels more of a for a whatever commander thing.
I mean, she's cheap enough to get into play early to where it could matter, but
yeah. Ageless Innovator, put 2 ingenuity counters on this card. Then you may put an artifact with mana X or less from your hand on the battlefield where X is the number of counters. People are excited about this for commander. That's what I definitely got because people are like, oh dang this. So is Joe wearing a Costco shirt because it's ironic or because that's where he buys his shirts?
Both.
Yeah. Joe. All right, so this I don't think it's more of a commander, but it seems cool. I mean, it's a 2/3 for 2.
Because the first time you activate her, you could still put like a Cold Steel Heart or something like that in play, right? Or a Talisman or something.
Yeah, because you put the 2 counters in and then do it.
Yeah.
So really, So turn 3, you're just like, hey, here's my 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play whatever I'm playing for 3, and then you put that on the field.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for this.
You get your mana back right away. So yeah, she could be good.
I hope someone breaks this.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah. Hey.
That card's good.
Yeah.
Keldon Flame Sage. It has enlist. Whenever it attacks, look at the top of X card in your library where X is this card's power. You may exile an instant or sorcery with mana X or less. Put the rest on the bottom. You may cast that card for free. Okay.
Cool.
Unique.
Yeah.
A lot of words.
Mm-hmm.
Exists.
Yeah. But you got to hit a spell, right? It's a spell.
Yeah, where X is because you enlist, so you would add the power, so you could be looking at like 8.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a human.
Yeah.
King Darien. All right. Other creatures you control get +1. It's a human. +1/+1. Put a 1/1 counter on this and make a 1/1 white soldier. Sacrifice this. Creature tokens you control gain hexproof and indestructible. All right. This card looks sick.
Yeah.
Actually, I like this art. This seems okay.
Yeah. He does a bunch of stuff.
I'm playing the other guy in humans. The general. Whatever that guy is. People are excited about this. Leaf Crown Visionary, 2 green. Other elves get +1/+1. Whenever you cast an elf, you may pay green if you do draw a card.
Yeah, this card is cool. And I'm surprised they didn't do the ability only triggers once a turn type thing. Yeah. Because this seems like it could get kind of
out of control. Yes, people are talking. They're like, man, they really just let you do this.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So, excited for that one. Leyline Binding Flash. Costs 1 less for domain. Exile target non-land permanent until this card leaves the battlefield. So you do for 1.
Yeah. Definitely a good card for the domain decks.
Okay. Also, I don't know what's going on here, but it looks crazy in the art.
It's, being bound by all of the
domains.
Yeah.
Sorry, Noah. Reach, trample, domain, return it from a grave to the battlefield, tap. If it would die, exile it, but it just costs 1 less for. Yep, this exists. Just gonna.
That's cool.
It's a cool way to get something back.
Yeah, and then 3 mana, 4/3 with 2 abilities.
Feels like a good limited card.
Yeah.
Because you can just get it back.
It just seems like there's way bigger things to be doing if you're the domain deck.
Yeah.
Than a spider. Yeah.
It's a big spider, though.
Mm-hmm.
Llanowar Lonespeaker, add 1 mana of any color. Target land you control becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with haste until end of turn. It's a land. Yeah.
Card's cool. It's good, and then late game he has a relevant ability.
So he's not just sitting there like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you can make attackers.
And Elf Artificer, tap it untap non-token artifact you control, add green, tap 2 untap non-token artifacts, exile top card you can play this turn.
The card's cool.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah, I've never seen a red-green
artifact. Yeah, they were saying, so I don't know. Someone better than me can get on that one.
Yeah.
Namada, Primeval Warden, Tree Folk, reach. If a creature an opponent control would die, exile it. When you do, you get a 1/1 sapling. Sapling deck incoming. Sacrifice a sapling, gets +2/+2. Sacrifice 2 and draw a card.
That's cool.
That sapling deck coming in.
Yeah.
I had that thing built, man, in the first Dominaria when all those stuff. We're playing it. So this card. Is it the one I was talking about? I don't know. This card's cool, though.
Mm-hmm.
Land. Tap for colorless. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this only to cast a legendary. Add 1 mana of any color among legendary permanents. Exile this. Target legendary creature gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. You're running for like $10. I don't know if this card's good, but it seems cool.
It probably just slots right into that. There's like a red-green bard.
Okay.
The enchantment that had to do with like legendary creatures and stuff.
Okay, so like probably just going on. Okay. All right. Quirion Beast Caller, whenever you cast creature spell, put a 1/1 counter. When it dies, distribute X 1/1 counters among any number of target creatures where X is the number of counters on it.
That's cool.
That's cool. I like it's good art. Mm-hmm. It's cool, intense picture. It's like, hey, look at me. No, look at this bear.
Yeah, they played it safe with the creature type too.
Yeah. They're just like, you know what?
Yeah.
It's not an elf. It's nothing. It's a dryad warrior, guys. It's fine. Rada's Firebrand. Whenever this card attacks target creature defending player controls with power less than this cannot block. And then Domain gets a +2/+2, but it can do it for 1 mana.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a cool card. I like that, actually. All right, more humans for my now 5-color human deck.
Mm-hmm.
Ragefire Hellkite, that looks insane.
Yeah.
6 mana. Okay, Andrew has joined us to review this card.
Just one card.
6 mana, flying. Whenever it attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, this card gains double strike.
Wow, that card is garbage, but it's going to be a draft bomb. What do you think, Jeff?
Agree.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, that's my card review. Bye-bye.
Bye. That was Andrew, everybody. Radadrobic of Urborg. Zombie Wizard, Vigilance 4/2. Other zombies have Vigilance. Whenever another legendary creature you control dies, make a token, except it's not a legendary, it's a 2/2 zombie. Okay.
Cool.
That seems cool. Zombies.
Yeah.
I love zombies. Yeah, it seems cool. I don't know. All right. This card I liked.
Okay.
3 mana, Vishino Warlock Menace. Add 2 mana in combination in colors, but only for dragons. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a dragon from your graveyard, and whenever you cast a dragon from your graveyard, it exiles when it dies.
That's cool.
I think it's cool. I got those Sarkans. I'm going to have to play it now.
Mhm.
I invested. So, dragons come into a 2/3 league near you. All right. Rundvelt Hordemaster. Other goblins get +1/+1. When this or another goblin dies, exile the top card of the library. If it was a goblin, you may cast that card until your turn. I don't know enough about goblins to know if this is good enough for goblins, but I feel like it's not.
He seems like he could be busted with Skirk Prospector.
Don't worry, you sack him.
Yeah.
You get
To
mana.
add mana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you would sack him, then you get to exile.
Mm.
So, okay. Sarah Redeemer. Whenever another creature of power 2 or less enters the battlefield, put 2/1/1 counters on that creature.
Okay.
So mana.
Yeah.
I don't know if that hurts it a lot.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadowrite Priest. Human Cleric. Other clerics get +1/+1. Sacrifice another cleric. Search the library for a black creature and just put it on the battlefield.
That's cool.
I don't know what I'm in.
Yeah.
I don't care what I'm in for this. I'm going to try something.
Yeah. Whatever it is, it's going to be.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Yeah, card's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Silver Scrutiny. X blue. You may cast Silver Scrutiny as though it had flash if X is 3 or less.
Okay.
Draw X cards.
So it's just Jace's ingenuity.
All right. Whatever. Squee! Haste. When it attacks, create a 1/1 red goblin that's tapped and attacking. You may cast Squee from your graveyard by escaping it for 4 mana and exiling 4 of the cards from your graveyard.
Nice. Yeah, Squee's good.
Squee's cool. Like me some Squee. Sten. Paranoid. Partisan. When it enters the battlefield, choose a card type other than land. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. It's human.
Yeah.
And then exile it. Return
Yeah.
it to the battlefield.
Kind of protect himself.
Yeah. Stronghold Arena. His kicker. If it was kicked, you gain 3 life for each time. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you may reveal the top card of the library and put in your hand. If you do, lose life equal to its cost.
Okay.
It's whatever. I don't know. You need that gain that life.
Mhm.
I guess you're going to be paying it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. So did you see how this art is really cool because of the old one?
Yeah.
How the dude's in there and now he's just
Mhm.
still in there? Yes, I do like this art.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the old art.
Yeah. Ooh, Temporal Firestorm, 5 mana, kicker,
Oh, man, so
white
much
colorless
stuff.
or blue colorless. Choose up to X creatures and or planets you control, where X is the number of times the spell's been kicked. Those phase out. It also deals 5 damage to each creature and planeswalker.
Okay. So you phase out your stuff and blow up their board?
For at least 7 mana to phase out.
So
One
9
guy.
mana. So 9 mana
To
you
phase
need
out.
to-
2 guys.
Okay.
Temporary lockdown when it enters the battlefield. Exile each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less until it leaves the battlefield. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems pretty good.
Yes, pretty cool. Alright. Ah, yes, this card. So another read ahead where you skip. The Cruelty of Gix. Target opponent reveals their hand, choose a creature or planeswalker. Discarded. Search your library for a card, put in your hand, you lose 3 life, and then put a creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control.
That's cool.
People are excited about this one.
Yeah.
This one just seems cool.
Yeah.
All 3 modes are fine.
Yep.
Like, I don't have to skip anything, which is cool. Because like that green one, you're like, I kind of don't want to do the first 2.
Yeah.
Like you want to get to the third one. With this one, you're like, it's fine.
Yeah. This one seems super cool.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which mode you pick. It was like, I like that one.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Also, like cool art.
Yeah.
I like the art there.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
I like the sagas. The Elder Dragon War. 2 damage each. creature and each opponent. Discard any number of cards, draw them any, and then make a dragon.
Oh, this one's cool too.
Yeah, it's got 3 modes I'm fine with.
Yep.
All right, Sagas, I see you.
Yeah.
Also, again, cool art.
Yep.
It looks like it doesn't have 8 arts though. Like it only has 1, like alternate.
Oh, nice. I'm a fan of that.
Or we may not know about it yet.
Okay.
I don't know. I think we know all the alternate arts,
Mhm.
so I don't know. All right, phasing. Another target, non-land permanent, phases out. It cannot phase in for as long as you control this card. Draw creatures. For each creature you destroyed, each creature destroyed, its controller makes a 2/2.
Okay.
All right. The Raven Man.
This guy's cool.
Yeah, so BMV chat step, if a player discarded a card, make a 1/1 black bird with flying, and this creature can't block. Then each opponent discards a card. This is how Liliana got her veil back.
Mhm.
This card seems cool.
Yeah, it's cool too because he can trigger off of your stuff also. So
Yeah,
like,
it's just a player.
sacrificing blood
Yeah.
tokens and stuff.
Yep. Oh, sacrifice. Oh, don't forget I did this. Yep.
Yep. That's cool.
Yeah, I like this card a lot. It seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's only $1. That's pretty crazy, actually. That would be one of those that, like, when it's like, no, I'm saying, like, if it's 50 cents.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not? And if then it becomes $2 or $3, like, oh, I did it.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely.
Legendary will hold it back, but
Yeah. I think this
This
card's
card-
50
this card's
cents.
cool, though.
I'm picking it up. Let's put it that way.
yeah.
Thran Portal. This is very random. All right. In this battlefield, tap unless you control 2 or 3 other lands. You choose a basic land type. It's that type, and then it is mana confluence when you tap. You lose life.
Okay.
Yep.
It seems decent though.
Yes. It's a gate. It's also a gate. It's
That is relevant.
yes, gates are getting a lot of
They're
support
trying to
between
push gates.
Baldur's Gate and yes, gates
Yeah.
are. What's happening now? Phyrexian's gates. Is that threats undetected? Search your library for up to 4 creature cards with different powers and reveal them. An opponent chooses 2, shuffle 2, and put 2 in your hand. All right,
Okay.
sure, whatever. Tyrannical Pit Lord. Flying trample. When it's battlefield, choose another creature. That creature gets +3/+3. That's flying, and then when this card leaves the battlefield, sack the creature. Okay. Looks cool.
Yeah.
Looks very cool, actually. Urborg Lurgoyf. Blue-black kicker. Enters the battlefield. Mill 3 for each time it was kicked. Its power is equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard, and its toughness equals that many +1.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen something like this before.
Yeah. He only counts creatures though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
It's
everything.
pretty
so,
safe.
Yeah. They've learned.
Yeah.
It's like they've learned.
Yeah.
We're almost done here, actually. This might be the last one, I think. Urza symbol. Actually, I haven't read this one. First of all, why don't I care this? Look at this art.
Yeah. That's
It's
cool.
like assembling all the planeswalkers and stuff. That's
Mhm.
sick. All right, Scry 4. Then you reveal the top card of the library. If it's a planeswalker, put in your hand. You may put a planeswalker card with mana value 6 or less from your hand on the battlefield, and then you may activate loyalty abilities of planeswalkers twice this turn.
Nice.
I love this card. I'm all about
Yeah.
this card. Seems fine.
Mhm.
Like, who cares about starting on 1?
Yeah.
Like, if you're... Because I feel like if you're doing, like, a planeswalker deck, you're, like, a control deck kind of, because you got to get the planeswalkers out. Yeah, because, like, this one, you're just cheating 1 in for, like, 1 more mana for things, so... But this one, I like this.
Yeah.
Seems cool.
Mhm. And the second ability kind of makes up for the turn you took off to play this card.
Yeah, because then you think at your next turn, you're like, I could do that and then still play 1.
Yeah.
And the next turn, you're just like, wow, look at me +2 and my Liliana of the Veil twice, or, you know, like some whatever. So
Yeah. Or
I'm just a fan of that card.
wrathing the board and putting a planeswalker into play and wrathing the board the turn after you play this.
Yeah,
It's pretty
cool. So I'm excited. Is this card good? I don't know. Am I excited? Yes. This is a card I love. I will be doing planeswalker stuff. Hydrate, Joe.
That's not my water.
Oh, God.
I don't want to get sick.
But not with water. I don't know whose Gatorade this is. And I don't really want to get sick. We will send a picture of Joe hydrating to you,
Mm-hmm.
is what we will do after the stream. Not drinking it. $1,000, I'll drink it. Anyway, I think this might be our last. Oh, we got 4 rares left, actually, I think. Valiant Veteran. Other soldiers get 5. Nope. Other soldiers get +1/+1. Exile. This card from your graveyard, put 1 counter on each soldier. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, 2 mana.
Yeah.
Alright. We're making Soldier Tribal? Is that finally you?
Hey, maybe.
Alright. People are sad about this card. Voldalian Hexcatcher. Flash, other merfolk you control get +1/+1. Sacrifice a merfolk, counter target non-creature spell.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, so there's this one. There's a merfolk one. There's a cleric one.
Mm-hmm.
There's an elf one. What was the other one?
Goblin
one. So you got soldier, merfolk, cleric, elf, goblin. We're the 5 lords. And the elf one just says whenever you play an elf, you can pay 1 and draw a card.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say once a turn.
Yeah.
So if you just have the mana, you could just keep going, which is really crazy.
Yeah.
I like this. Seems fine.
Yeah. No. This
I like this.
card's really good.
Yeah, I like it. And then 2 rares left. Voldalian Mindsinger, kicker. Enters battlefield with 2/1 counters each time it's kicked. When it enters battlefield, gain control of target creature power less than this card as long as it's on the field.
Well, that's cool.
Okay, it's 3 mana. Looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who's
it's
this?
Randomly a merfolk too.
It is it's a merfolk wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's this person.
Mm.
Right? I think. Like, not this.
Yeah.
It looks like it's this. Well, like, sure, we're looking at it, you think it's this, but you're like, well, look, they're singing minds. See, their mind is singing.
Yeah.
Look, they're belting out a good tune. Then we finish it up with Mighty Coast. Yep, you do gain control of target creature as long as it's on the field. Yeah.
So that was the last card?
That was the last rare.
And then okay.
We're not going through the rest of it.
Yeah, uncommon.
Because there's 281 cards.
But yeah,
so,
pretty cool set.
Pretty cool. Mythic's rare is pretty cool. It took an hour.
Jeesh.
I mean, it could take longer. Crack a pack of what?
Yeah, we sped it up through.
Yeah, we don't have the new set yet.
Stopped giving ratings.
We do have collector's boosters here, if anybody's interested, for double masters. So if anybody's interested in that, please swing on by. We'll have Dominaria pre-release this weekend. Might be back later with the Pokemon opening, actually, but that's for me. That was Joe. I'm Josh. We will see you maybe later today.